If you're looking for the cheapest coins in Madden 23, head over to AOEAH.com. They are fast and reliable. And make sure to use code WOLF for 3% off. Link is in the description. Now, if you watched yesterday's video, I showed you guys the one play tutty, how to cook cover 4 quarters. Today, I'm going to show you guys the coverage aspect of it and how to make the adjustments to stop a lot of the one play tutties and the table underneath routes. I'll show you guys how to do it. Before we get into it, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, become members, all that good stuff. Full scheme breakdowns in the members area, dollar, nickel, over, tight offset, tight end, wild trade week, trade wide flex, gun bunch, 4-6 defense. Everything's in there that you need. Everything that I use to go on high win streaks. And if you learn it, you'll understand it. It'll stick with you for every Madden from then on out. Okay, so make sure you take advantage. Nickel over, Kansas City Chiefs defensive playbook. It's been the meta playbook pretty much all year unless you're running like 4-6. And I'll show you. The name of the play we're going to be talking about is cover 4 quarters. I showed you guys how to cook it yesterday, but let me talk to you guys about the type formations. Let's just come out PA shot seams and let me show you the significance. By the way, I forgot to tell you guys this. You want to go to your coaching adjustments, okay? My bad. Click the right stick in, go to your coaching adjustments and make sure that zone coverage is set to match. Now, as you're going through different defenses, make sure that you're turning it off and on, all right? So if you're going to be running match style defense like cover 4 quarters, you want to make sure you change it in and out. Now, one of the most important things and the mistakes that a lot of people make is they'll use shading properties when using cover 4 quarters. You're not supposed to do that. The only thing I will recommend you doing as far as back end adjustments is base align, okay? Wire triangle left stick to the right, and then press wire triangle left stick down. Now, the reason we do that is because we give our quarters a chance to play corner routes, okay? So if there's a corner route out on the field, the outside quarters will pick it up pretty good, by the way. We don't have hot route master, but we do have the wide route on the corner route, and we want to go ahead and just put them on the out route. And let me just show you guys. You'll just see everybody get locked up corner route. I want to try corner route back there. Now, if you're playing ultimate team, let me go ahead and just put baseline press. We're not going to do any shading properties. Remember, you don't want to do that in cover 4 quarters if you don't have to. But I want to try to throw this corner route over here. You want to have deep zone KOs if you're playing ultimate team. All right, so you want to have abilities on your DBs, safeties, whoever's back there. Try to throw that away. So right here, you see what's happening there. We have slow people. We're able to get over the top. One way to counter that, right, is you can actually just take this guy and bring him out a little bit. If you think you're going to get cooked on corner routes because he's too slow, you can do that. However, this play right here is one of the better offensive plays. So we have a little bit of steps right there. But like I said, if you have the abilities and you have the better secondary, you're going to get away with a lot. Alternatively, if you are on the defensive side, okay, you can take that guy out and put someone faster. So what we do here is we're going to go ahead and look at him. It's Ryan. Let's go ahead and look at the coaching depth chart. Let's see what his speed is. I think what was he, free safety? We'll go down here to the free safety. His speed is 86. But what I want to do, okay, is I want to look, I messed that up. I want to look at my depth chart and I want to find a cornerback that's not being used that's faster than 86. Okay, so you see that he's 86 speed. Who's not being, this guy's 92 speed in McCollum. So we want Murphy, Bunting, or McCollum in that position, and that's what we'll do. Like I said, you got to make the adjustments. Okay, so we're going to come over here. We'll go ahead and put Bunting. Put Bunting in there. Let's run cover 4 quarters, okay? And let's run the same thing and see what we get away with. Baseline press, okay? Now let's see what he does in the reaction on this corner route going to the Y route. Right here. Well, I wasn't able to throw that because of the protection, and we don't have gunslinger or nothing like that. So we'll just have to run it a couple more times. Baseline press, remember, in tight formations, you always want to do that 100% of the time. Let's go here. That guy's there. So if you have a speedy corner, things change. You see what I'm saying? Like, things change. The ratings matter. The abilities definitely matter this year. So make sure you have those deep zone KOs to help you with stopping these in that cover 4 quarters. He's there. If he had the abilities, it would be money. However, Tom Brady and Mike Evans are going to catch that a lot of times if you do not have abilities. I promise you that. Okay, let's pick a different play. Now, what I told you guys in the other videos is table routes cook, son. So let me go ahead and just put Saints drive out. And let's come over here to cover 4 quarters. We're going to baseline press again. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to this table route right here, the RB route. We snap the ball. We can actually hit him and then go on the run and get to the outside. So what I recommend you do if you're starting to face problems with table routes in that match defense is you want to go ahead and just sacrifice one of your linemen. Okay, so B, I'll just go ahead and pick Barrett, man him up to the running back. Okay, like this, and you can QB contain, whatever you want to do. You can crash them down, whatever you want to do on this side. You want to make sure you baseline press, and what's going to happen is it's going to make the linebacker even react just as fast. Okay, you're going to get faster reactions on everybody. You're going to have people there already in that spot. So that's one thing that you can do. Putting him on a flat will only make him open a lot more. So if I put him on a hard flat myself, Barrett, and run like a mesh concept, this guy will still get open. Past it, I actually messed that up, but he'll get open, and look at this. All you have to do is wait for him to clear it. I kind of messed that up. You probably don't want to do it like me. Wait a little bit longer to throw that table route, because what I think happens is he gives up. Okay, he comes back. He changes his priority. Boom. He changed it. Actually, you see these guys are out there playing. So just in itself, you get some sort of man-up principles with the hard flat. So you can run it however you want. Alternatively, you can actually take one of your inside guys, okay? So let's just say your user is this guy and you're gonna be playing this side, but you'll notice that if you put this guy in the yellow here, he'll be the vertical hook going that way. So you can actually play this side. So if we baseline press, baseline press, right? And then we watch the play develop, we watch the middle here, you'll see that the vertical hook and everything's pretty much clamped up, and then we just rely on our pass rush. Now to take us a step further, you can make your pass rush better, okay? You can make it better, baseline press, pinch the D-line, and crash them down, okay? And then you put this guy on a vertical hook, just like that, all right? So you can do that as well, and then you wanna start on the line yourself, put yourself on a blitz. So we snap the ball, leaving our matchup principles, but we're watching the middle of the field, and that should beef up your pass rush a little bit more to buy you enough time. Now, if you're running against a mobile QB, obviously, you want to put contains out there. Now, you don't want to run this play every single time, because if they see that you're doing that with three-man pass rush, they're going to start running the ball with the QB. Okay, so be careful. Now, if you watched the end of my video yesterday, I showed you guys the one-play tutty. We could stop and slow that down by baseline press, right? Taking Edwards and putting him on an inside third. Okay, so if they try to do the unthinkable, let's see if I can get to it. Empty base flex verticals. Okay, 3 streaks. All right, now this is another thing. If you're going to do that and they're running an empty formation, my advice to you is just to man up this guy like this, okay? Man him up and watch the middle of the field. So if they try that noise, you got the inside third going out there, and then they can't throw that one-play tutty to you. You know what I'm saying? They can't do it. So remember, running the inside third with the man-up principle is going to help you tremendously. If it's tight formations, you baseline press. You can bring your quarters down a little bit, but remember what I tell you guys. And remember, if you shade up and down to put cloud flats, all you do is turn off your matchup principles. Okay, and now everybody gets open because we shade down and up, and everything underneath will just get wide open. So try not to use those too much. Make sure that you're coming in and out of the defenses with this. I like to run this in conjunction with cover one robber press, sometimes man defense, just different variations of everything. A lot of cover one robber press because of the pass rush in this one. Let me just show you guys really quick before we get off the video. So it's a base setup to run this cover 4 drop. I mean, this cover 4 quarters. Now, another thing people like to do is they'll put their flats to 10, right? And they'll run cover 4 quarters and run with that, and then turn it off, leave match on, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. They go back and forth. However, this cover 1 robber press, if you're not one hole press, okay, it's not one hole press. It's going to be, and I went over this in the members area, 1 robber press, okay, just like this. So let's say they're throwing a pass play like Saint spot shake, right? You leave the play stopped, and alternatively, you want to come down with whoever you're using and be on the line as well. So the pass rush right here is pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. Is a lot of times they'll shed quicker. So like I might have had to put myself on a blitz. Let me go ahead and put myself on a blitz here, right here. I think this is the move right here. So we snap the ball, we hit this guy, and if you have edge threats, you'll notice that these guys, you have to have edge threats. I remember I was using the Chargers doing this. You want to press to repress, shade over the top, shade outside, put yourself on a blitz, boom, like this, like that. And you'll notice that the pass rush, my man's already getting free, is pretty damn good in the cover 1 robber press aspect. So use it wisely, use this defense, it's pretty good. Drop a like, love you guys.